whatever you are. Hi guys, this is May Dobelat with Alicia Stringer here, and we're going to talk about a free personalized financial freedom assessment for you. Woohoo! Anyway, Alicia's going to be my guinea pig. Okay. So she's like,
All right.
You can do Jordan. Jordan is actually in good financial shape, actually. So, a little bit about myself. My name is May. Thanks for being a friend and follower. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jamal and our 10-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had just a lot of debt, credit cards, lines of credit, no property, never owned property. Okay, I had over $30,000 of debt, and this is Jordan. He's right here. Paid it all off by 2016. Quit my job. Improved our net worth by about $500,000, making about $500 a month in passive income. Started coaching clients to do what I did. And since then, bought 3 properties, sold one. So we have an Airbnb business down the street, and we also have our home, 3-bedroom condo in Waikiki. So that's my story in a nutshell. Yes, financiallyfree.com is my blog that has all our services too, which I'll talk about today. But today I'm giving you a free personalized financial freedom assessment. And Alicia, can you introduce yourself so everyone knows where you are and what you do and who you are and all that good stuff?
Get too nervous. You're assessing my financial.
Just go. Just talk. I'm not
I'm here
assessing
in
your business.
Houston. I
Talk.
think we're actually going to get rain today. And
Nice.
have a wonderful business helping business owners grow their social media, and also helping adorable kids and adults learn piano and voice in the community. So what a joy.
What a joy.
Yes.
It is a joy. That's a wonderful thing to be doing, actually. All right. So let's begin. Free personalized financial freedom assessment. There's actually only 4 questions. So I'm going to share my screen real quick, but it's really a simple assessment. And I know Alicia's nervous, so I'll do me because I know Alicia is like freaking out now. So I'll do me. Okay. And if Alicia wants to do it with me, she's welcome to do it with me. And honestly, to make this personal, you have to do you. So while I'm doing it, answer the questions for yourself. And there's only 4 questions. So this is a really easy, simple, but powerful assessment, okay? And it actually made me think a lot this morning. And I actually took steps to improve my financial freedom. So there you go. So the first one is, what is your expenses per month? Now, I actually chart our whole family's expenses. And our expenses are like about $9,000 a month. So that's my answer. That's a really easy answer for me because I actually do. You might not know what your expenses are per month. I actually know what they are because every month Alicia and I actually calculate our expenses every month.
Business, personal.
So I mean, we know the exact number. I'm rounding. I actually know the exact number, but 9,000 pretty much. And I put it on a graph on my wall. I don't know if you want to share yours or not, Alicia, but this is the time if you feel like it.
I feel like it's gone up and down because I've had a lot of
expenses. Ours have gone up and down. The month before September, it was over 12,000. Okay. So yeah, our expenses go up and down.
Dental and that's what I was trying. Medical expenses that are not normal, wisdom teeth braces,
Sure.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what's your passive income per month? My passive income per month at the moment is $397, I think, per month. That's about it.
Mine was like 40. So I'm gonna.
Oh, she's throwing out her passive income numbers.
Oh, I'm like, I need to improve that. Let's work on that.
Yeah. Number 3, how can you increase your passive income to greater than your expenses? So like I said, this month's expenses was 9,000, passive income 347. That's a big 97. It's a big gap between my passive income. Now, I was discussing it with Alicia a little before I went live, but some of those expenses are from an Airbnb that I don't manage. It doesn't take a lot of time to manage. So I've come to find after investing some expenses, some things are like some income I make is kind of passive. It's not completely passive because if I didn't do anything, the business would fall apart. But I mean, I don't spend a lot of time on it. I'd say maybe a couple hours a week, unless something happens with it. Then I spend maybe 5 or 6 hours a week on it, but that's it. So, you know, and a lot of those expenses out of that 9,000 and 12,000, it's the Airbnb's expenses or this property's expenses and all kinds of things like that. So it's investment expenses that are also producing income. So it's a little bit, but anyway, yes, there you have it. How can you increase your passive income to be greater than your expenses? Ta-da! So, I've talked a lot about this. Real estate, right? Which isn't completely passive, but it's kind of passive, I guess. It can be more passive if you get a manager to do everything. Real estate is probably the top there for me. And then we have investing in stocks, treasury bills, right?
CDs,
Treasury
all that.
bills.
Mhm.
Alicia's doing treasury bills. She likes that one. She's doing high yield savings account. She likes that one, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you like? Those are your favorites. I know you like high yield savings treasury bill.
Yeah.
Those
But
ones are really
But I feel
good.
comfortable in starting with, like, gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And then dividend yielding stocks, right? I like preferred shares. That's my thing. Okay. And then we have some other ideas because I was looking at them like, how do I increase my passive income greater than my expenses? So then I was like searching, and there's articles online, including on my blog, but I thought I'd look at some new ones. I just Googled and found this one, right? And they had some interesting ideas in here that I haven't tried. So maybe I'll try some, right? Dividend stocks, I obviously do already. High yield savings, I do that already. Real estate investing, I do that already. But they did say Realty Mogul, which I didn't know about. So what is Realty Mogul? Well, I looked, they do, what you do is you invest money and you can buy portions, like a share of an equity project. And you can pick the equity project. So these are some of their completed projects. As you can see, some of them didn't do so great and some of them did great, right? So this was in Memphis, Tennessee. It had a negative 0.9%, right? So it didn't do great. This one was 14.1%. That did pretty decent, right? This one was 16.4%. That one was 21.7%. Oh, this is in Irving, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana. Here we have Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, 13.8, negative 1.9. So you see it's a mixed batch here. Avon, Connecticut, 14.6, 24.1. Now, understand this company started in 2012, okay? So they started after the housing crisis. So think about that too. But anyway, so these are completed projects, okay?
Mhm.
But anyway, 6.7% here, multiple locations. This one is Houston, Texas, 21.8%. Multiple locations here, multiple locations there, 6.8, 6.9. They got more multiple locations, 6.77. San Antonio, Texas, 51.1. That's probably not usual, but check that out. That's high.
Wow.
Yeah. Garland, Texas,
Nice.
30.2%. Go
So how
Texas.
did people like invest in these when they're getting started, or this is like the completed projects?
These are the completed projects. So people had invested and these are over.
Mhm.
So what you do is, I guess you join, and then I guess they tell you how much fees they charge and whatever, and you'd have to figure it out. Wow, 109.7, negative 2.5.
Whoa.
Phoenix, Arizona. What? Casa
Wow, that's
Anita.
crazy.
Las Vegas, 54.4. Dallas, Texas, 27.2.
So is the whole period like when you start to when you got that investment money back?
That I'm not sure. You'd have to go read the fine print. I'm just looking at, honestly, I'm just looking at their website.
Yeah, I was just guessing by looking at.
This is what I was doing when we were preparing this whole live.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just like
like,
a little research.
I'm always open for new information. So I don't know anything about this company. So I'm not necessarily promoting it. I'm just throwing ideas at you. Okay. And this guy
Yeah,
had an
there's
affiliate
there's
link
several
that I
I'm sure
clicked
like
on.
that.
So another thing he says is affiliate marketing, to blog and put links like this on your blog. And if someone joins Realty Mogul, you get money. So that's another, maybe I'll get a Realty Mogul affiliate link and throw it in my blog later. We'll see. invest art or alternative investments. And they have something called Masterworks, which I've never heard of. Have you heard of Masterworks?
If it's not music, then no.
This is also an affiliate link, which he does talk about. You can do affiliate links to make money, but basically, I guess you can buy art in here.
Hmm.
They have all kinds of art. You see, lots of different kind of artworks.
Oh,
Apparently, you can buy art in here. Masterworks, art investing for all. So you can like invest part of your money in art if you want. Right? I didn't know about these things. If you want help making sales, he says there's a platform called Flippa that can help you make sales. I'm going to skip that one. Affiliate marketing. I just showed you affiliate marketing. I clicked on his links. This is called affiliate marketing. Okay. You sell other people's stuff on your website. Peer-to-peer lending, like Lending Tree. Real estate investment trusts. I've done that. I do that now a little bit. Not really. Real estate investment trusts are like not a good investment right now, I've noticed. But anyway, renting out your parking space if you have one. Renting out a room in your home. I do that. Create an online product. Yes. So anyway, those are the ideas in here. Okay. But you can actually Google. Okay, last question. How can you decrease your expenses to become less than your passive income? So these are 4 key questions. Decrease in expenses. We actually decreased our expenses from 12,000 to 9,000 in a month. $3,000 decrease in expense.
I was just gonna say,
Anyway.
maybe it was the braces or, you know. stuff like
Anyway,
that.
he's got braces.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pay for that, but so it goes up and down. But
Right.
the
Yeah.
nice thing about my chart I've noticed is it's been like this. So it's kind of going down. It's kind of cool. If you saw my chart, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of neat. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
it's like this spiking downward motion, like the stock market. Just kidding. We're done here. Click on the link below this live to get the full blog post. If you want personalized, like this is personal, answer the questions and you've got a personal financial freedom assessment right now, okay? And if you're not making any passive income, then you should take my financial freedom challenge. So just go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and it'll be a pop-up window. Just take it. 7-day finance freedom challenge. Start making passive income. You need to make some passive income. Start with high yield savings account like Alicia, you know, T-bills, you know, it's easy. And then once you start doing that, you know, you can get in the game, right? But if you want personalized advice from me, like we meet on Zoom or something, then click the link in this blog and you'll go here to the 1-year finance free makeover. Click this, pay the subscription fee, and then schedule your one-on-one with me, okay? Every month I have a one-on-one for my subscribers, and that's what you do. So here, see, there was a, oh, I might have to update my pay button, but I will do that. Anyway, there you have it. So thank you for joining me today. Click on the link below and do your own personalized free financial freedom assessment. Any questions, Alicia? Want to say anything?
Good. Thank you.
All right, bye guys. Aloha.
Bye.